one bad night. It sounds small, like something you can ignore. You stayed up too late, you woke up too many times, you slept, but not deeply. And the next morning you tell yourself, it's fine, I'll push through. But then the day begins. Your brain feels slower than usual. Small tasks feel heavier. Your mood feels thinner. Your patience disappears faster. You read the same line twice. You forget why you opened your phone. You walk into a room and pause, trying to remember what you came for. And maybe the strangest part is this: your body is awake, but your brain does not feel fully online. That is what one bad night can do, not because your brain is broken, not because one night ruined you, but because sleep is not just rest. Sleep is one of the ways your brain prepares you to think, feel, remember, focus, and handle life. So when sleep is weak, your brain does not simply feel tired, it starts running the day with less support. And here is what most people miss. A bad night does not only make you sleepy, it changes the way your brain experiences the world. The same problem feels bigger, the same task feels harder, the same message feels more irritating, the same morning feels more overwhelming. Not because the world changed overnight, but because your brain is trying to process that world without enough recovery. This is why after one poor night, you may feel more emotional than usual. You may overthink. You may react faster. You may feel anxious over small things. You may feel flat, irritated, sensitive, or strangely unmotivated. And then you blame your personality. You think, why am I like this today? But often the better question is not, what is wrong with me? The better question is, what did my brain miss last night? Because during healthy sleep, your brain is not doing nothing. It is sorting, resetting, processing, strengthening memories, clearing emotional pressure, moving through different sleep stages that each support the body and mind in different ways. Deep sleep helps the body and brain move into deeper recovery. REM sleep is strongly connected with dreaming, emotion, memory, and mental processing. And through the night, your brain cycles through these stages again and again. But when sleep is too short, too light, too broken, or badly timed, those cycles can be disturbed. And the next day, you feel the missing repair. The first thing that often changes after one bad night is attention. Your brain becomes easier to distract. It has a harder time staying locked onto one thing. You sit down to work, study, drive, edit, plan, or answer messages, and your mind keeps slipping away. You are not choosing to be lazy. Your brain's focus system is simply working with less energy. This is why everything feels like it takes more effort. A task that should take 10 minutes takes 30. A simple decision feels annoying. You keep opening apps without meaning to. You move from one thing to another, but nothing feels clean or complete. And then comes the second effect. Slower thinking. After bad sleep, your brain may still function, but it often feels like it has a delay. Your reaction time can feel slower. Your mental sharpness can feel dull. You know what you want to do, but your brain takes longer to get there. It is like trying to use a phone with too many apps open in the background. The phone still works, but everything lags. That is what one bad night can feel like inside your head. But here is where it gets more personal. Bad sleep can also change how you remember and learn. Your brain uses sleep to help organize information. That means the things you studied, practiced, heard, felt, or experienced during the day do not just disappear when you close your eyes. Sleep helps your brain decide what to strengthen, what to connect, and what to store. So after a bad night, memory may feel less reliable. You forget names, you forget small tasks, you feel mentally scattered. You study something and it does not stick the same way. You listen to someone speak and realize you are not fully taking it in. And again, you may blame yourself, but it may not be a discipline problem, it may be a recovery problem. Your brain is trying to build a clear day on top of an unfinished night, and this is why one bad night can make you feel emotionally different too. Sleep helps the brain regulate emotion. When sleep is poor, the emotional parts of the brain can feel louder, while the calm, rational part feels less in control. That does not mean you become a different person. It means your brain has less balance. Small stress feels bigger. A normal comment feels sharper. A small inconvenience feels personal. A tiny problem can feel like proof that the whole day is going wrong. This is one reason people say, "I don't feel like myself when I'm tired." That sentence is honest, because after bad sleep, your brain can still be awake, but your emotional control may be running on low battery. And when emotional control is low, everything costs more energy. Being patient costs more energy. Being focused costs more energy. Being kind costs more energy. Making good choices costs more energy. Even acting normal can feel like work. This is why people often reach for quick fixes after a bad night. More coffee, more sugar, more scrolling, more distraction, more stimulation. Something to force the brain to feel alive again. And for a short time, it may work. Caffeine can make you feel more alert. Sugar can give a quick lift. Social media can give your brain fast stimulation. But these things do not always fix the deeper problem. Sometimes they just help you survive the day while quietly setting up another bad night. Because if you drink caffeine too late, nap too long, stay indoors all day, avoid morning light, and then scroll late into the night because you are too tired to do anything else, you may accidentally repeat the pattern. Bad sleep creates a tired day. A tired day creates poor choices. Poor choices create another bad night. And then you start thinking tired is your normal personality, but it is not. It may be a cycle, and cycles can be interrupted. But first, understand this clearly. One bad night is not the end of your health. You do not need to panic. Your brain is resilient. Your body knows how to recover when you give it the right conditions again. The danger is not one imperfect night. The danger is treating bad sleep like it does not matter, repeating the same habit, and slowly accepting low energy as your identity. So what should you do after one bad night? Do not try to punish your body. Do not flood it with panic. Do not say, my day is ruined. The first rule is simple: stabilize the rhythm. Wake up close to your normal time if you can. Get natural light early in the day. Move gently, drink water, eat in a way that supports steady energy. If you use caffeine, be careful with timing so it does not steal from the next night. And avoid taking a very long late nap that pushes your sleep later again. Your goal is not to be perfect. Your goal is to help your body understand the day has started and tonight we will return to rhythm. That is how you recover from one bad night without letting it become 3. The second rule is to lower the pressure. Many people sleep badly one night, then spend the entire next day worrying about the next night. By bedtime, they are not just tired. They are afraid. They lie down thinking, what if it happens again? And that fear becomes stimulations. The sleep does not respond well to fear. So tonight, make the night simple, not dramatic, not complicated. Simple, dim the lights earlier. Put the phone farther away. Stop feeding your brain intense information before bed. Write down tomorrow's main tasks so your mind does not keep holding them. Let your body become calm before you ask it to sleep. Because your brain does not just need darkness, it needs closure. It needs a signal that the day is not still chasing you. The third rule is to be careful with the story you tell yourself. After bad sleep, your brain may say, I'm useless today. I can't function. I'm falling behind. Something is wrong with me. Do not believe every tired thought. A tired brain is not always an accurate narrator. Sometimes the thought feels true because your system is exhausted, not because the thought is wise. So instead of saying, I am broken, say, my brain had a bad night. I will make today steady and I will protect tonight. That one shift matters because the way you respond to bad sleep can either calm your nervous system or make it more alert. And the goal is calm. One bad night may make your focus weaker, your mood thinner, your memory slower, and your cravings stronger. But it does not have to control the entire next day, and it does not have to become your new pattern. Your body is always listening for signals. Morning light is a signal. Movement is a signal. Caffeine timing is a signal. A calm final hour is a signal. Darkness is a signal. Putting the phone away is a signal. Writing down worries is a signal. And when those signals repeat, your brain begins to trust the rhythm again. That is how sleep returns, not by force, not by panic, not by trying to win the night, but by giving your brain the conditions it needs to let go. So if you had one bad night, do not turn it into a sentence about who you are. Turn it into information. Your brain is telling you, I need recovery. Your body is telling you, I need rhythm. Your mood is telling you, I need steadiness. Your attention is telling you, I need rest, not more pressure, and tonight you can answer that message not perfectly, but gently close the day earlier. Protect the last hour. Let the room get darker. Let the phone move farther away. Let tomorrow's worries live on paper instead of inside your head, because one bad night can make the brain feel heavy, but one protected night can begin to give it back. The goal is not to never sleep badly again. The goal is to understand what your brain is asking for when bad sleep happens. And once you understand that, you stop seeing tiredness as weakness. You start seeing it as a signal to return to rhythm, a signal to protect your sleep, a signal to treat your brain like something worth recovering, because your next day does not begin in the morning. It begins tonight, in the quiet moment when your brain finally believes the day is over.